Good morning and welcome to Crypto Corner once again. I'm your host, Greg Harriman. And after skipping a week, we are kind of right where we were before we went on vacation. So what we hope to do on this channel, this is our statement. What do we want to do? We want to be safe, secure, and sleep. And again, we've gone over this multiple times, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time. This isn't financial advice. But one of the things that I will say is our original goal was 2 to 3 times our money. And right now we're up over 4 times our money. And we still think we have a ways to go. So let's jump in to see what's going on. One thing that I did want to say is that we will be selling our QNT at 180, and that rolls into what we originally thought of when we started buying at $98. And so, just so you guys know, we will be getting completely out of that position at 180. We would have multiplied our money by a full 2 times, and that was our original goal. And so once we meet that, we're going to be getting out. Some of the other ones, you can see Super is still doing really well. We've decided we are not selling that. Uh, we might trim some at $1.65 ish, depending on where the Fibonacci's fall. But overall, we're going to hold on to that because we think the narrative is just growing and growing. Jasmine, as you can see, keeps kind of going up and down. We did buy some the other week, and that's because it went all the way down to 0.017. And we think that's still a great buy. We still think that this has got a long way to go, and we think that it could 10x. And so we are going to continue to buy that whenever we can, whenever it dips. We aren't going to buy it up in this area, but we will buy on any dip. Not and Nottum are um, doing well. One thing to note is that on your Coinbase, it's dropped its APR on this coin to 7.84 if you're on Coinbase One. And so it's getting less and less attractive to hold. When we first started, this was at 12%. And so now it's at 8-ish%. Um, and we just farmed it, and we just farmed Atom again. And so, like, every time these, are going up, we have a specific number. We'll tell you what that is. You'll see it later in this presentation. We have a specific number we go to, and then we sell off some of our coins, and then we buy them back at a lower price, and that's how we're farming. Okay, so this is a list that I had put out, and if you notice, 100% of these coins that we talked about are in the green. 100%. So this is awesome. A lot of these are some of the ones that are in our original list, but we added some like S Fund, we added some like Prime, and um, Jasmine and Super on the original list. You can see the blue stars are star performers, where some of these are just kind of like Opti um, is doubled. Gala's now starting to move where we feel like even now it's still a decent buy, but we think that's going to be the next one. Rio has just totally exploded, and uh, we not in our portfolio for what we're showing you. We are not in it, but in this portfolio we do have Rio. Another one that we think is going to do extremely well is Naka Moda Games. ACH is another one that's just as it goes up. But all of these things are up to you. Go do your research. These are ones that you can look at and say, "Hey, I've got a starting point." And then we ask for, or you guys ask for more risky ones. So I did this. Now, as you can see, two of these are at half the price that they were. And so, but if you look at our overall portfolio here, we put $100 into each of these the way that we told you we were going to. And right now we're at $1,500. MESQ is down, and VPP is down, the virtual poker. We did buy more virtual poker this week. We think that the PAAL, now that that has gone all the way up, we're over 200, we're 122% on that. And so we are taking some money out of that, leaving our original investment in, and we're taking the profits out of that. We're putting that into VPP, which we think is a laggard and will go up. Will it? That's our thesis. So you've got to do your own thesis. So, and again, if you had followed my top three picks in this, Beam, I still think is a great buy right here. Miria, I think is still a buy. Um, and I think Beam is going to be one of the ones that outproduces. We actually took some money out of our OPSEC, which is again four times, right? We put $100 in, we have 400 in there. We took another 100 out of that and put it into Beam because we believe Beam will still perform well in this next round. As you can see, last time we were here, we were at 62.31. Now we're at 61.04. Um, and I did want to show you that, like, when we're actually doing something, we tell you what we're doing. Here, we sold the sell price of 13.25. Now it went to 14.48. We sold that dot. And then, and now I'm sorry, at 14.48 was the atom, and dot was sell price of 11.50. And we actually sold those, and we already bought back. And both of those, if you come all the way back to here, you'll see that dot right now is at 9.81, and we sold $2 per share higher than that. Atom was is climbing actually, so it's not that far away, but it went all the way down to under $12. So that's where we were buying those again. Um, we did buy some PBX this week. We sold off some Gala when it hit its high there, but just a little bit, and we're buying that back as it go. Any dip, we'll buy that Gala. Um, and Autumn and Dot, we bought back in. That is only the original money that we had. So say you had $100 and that 100 went to 150, you sold off at 150, you took the 150 and put it 100% back into buying those coins when they're cheaper so that you have more coins overall. Um, here again we think we're just totally moving up this chart now, and where people are starting to get a bit of optimism, probably hearing more of your friends talk about crypto, talking about different things that are related to crypto and what should they be buying. And oh, there's these meme coins, and I can tell you for the most part they're not on stabilized exchanges that make me feel super comfortable. Some of those exchanges have been hacked. Some of those exchanges have, given people problems. So right now we're sticking to just a few. We've listed them, which is Coinbase, MEXC, and CRO, which is crypto.com. Those are the ones that you can go and you can feel pretty safe about and feel like you're gonna. And I have heard that MEXC is now uh, know your customer, so KYC. Um, so I don't know in America if that's your best choice. But to me, eh, again, I don't mind putting it out there and being safer and having to pay more taxes or doing whatever. So, as always, we farm, which we just talked about. We stake. We're doing that on Dot and Atom and Sol right now. We're accumulating. We're doing that on multiple things now. And diversification is we've added those other lists, like these lists, as a diversification. So, say you had bought Dot originally at $4 and now it's $8, you could be taking some of that money and trying put $100 into one of these. Now again, $100 in some cases would be half that, and $100 in some cases would be four times that. That's why these are what they call degen coins. They're just, they're out to get you, so to speak. So they can pull that rug out at any time. Uh, AI and real world allocation is really big right now. So be checking into those coins. We're going to do a segment on that, and we'll tell you the coins that we're looking at there. But almost all of them are only on some of these exchanges that are not, in my opinion, as robust. So that's where you'll really be taking the chance. But we're going to put it out there. A lot of these are not on, as you probably have looked, they're not on Coinbase either. Uh, in the end, what were we talking about? We're buying on the dip. Jasmine, we bought. KNC, a new one that we bought, and VPP, we bought more of. That's taking some of the profits from one of the others and putting it into VPP because we think VPP will catch up. Um, as always, if you like this, smash the like button. We're over 30 subscribers now, so that's getting good. We appreciate everyone's comments. We're trying to give you the alpha that you're looking for. We did a series on Jasmine. We did it on OPSEC, on AKT. So we're gonna keep doing those type things to give you more alpha. And feel free to give me the comments. Let's go. Let's get this party started. And I think we're at a good point and what we said we were going to do in August last year. We're already past what we said we would do in a year. Now we're trying to foster even more of that. We think that instead of 2 to 3 times your money, we can get 4 to 5 times your money at least. And just with Dot and Atom, we think that you can probably reach those levels. And if you jump on a few of these others and take some chances after doing your own research, then you can see whether that's good. All right. Greg Harriman signing off from Crypto Corner. Appreciate you guys. We'll talk to you soon.